Imagine for a second that the universe is an ocean. Your life that you have the most control over, you don't fully control it, but if there's anything you do control, it'll be your life, is a small craft in this giant ocean, which is basically infinite. You are the body in the water, your conscious state. And so I wanted to demonstrate this really elegant metaphor of the ocean, your life, and your body in the water as your conscious interaction with the universe. In the lowest state, you are struggling to swim. You don't know how to swim. You're holding on to your craft for dear life, and you're barely treading water. If you're in on the deep end and drowning, that could be the case. People do that. You would be struggling to stay alive. But even if you are struggling and not dying, you still hold on to your craft. It would be a very miserable existence. And in this state, I can imagine that you are blaming the ocean for being so big and oppressive and just hating every moment of it. And this is the life of a miserable person. If instead you were to choose to hold on to your craft and kick in some direction, well, you might discover that you were doing work, you were accomplishing the kicking, but you might also find that kicking in some direction and not knowing what direction you're going, or continuously kicking in any direction at all, doesn't really lead to real change in the external world. No matter how hard you kick, the ocean is still much greater than you are and will have more power over happenstance than what you do. So instead, if you are to get up on top of your board and you just lie on top of it because you know that the universe has such a large impact on the board itself, then you might discover that the ocean is pushing you in the same direction as its currents, and the wind is pushing you along in the same direction, or in whatever direction the winds and the currents push and blow. And you can ride your life along, fully conceding your choices to how the universe has decided them for you. And this is much better than suffering as if you were treading water and in the ocean itself. It doesn't give you the joy in knowing that you have lived to your fullest. Okay, because at the highest state of your interaction with the ocean, you can actually get up on top of the board and you can stand on it, which is very scary, and you will fall down in this process many times. But when you take action and responsibility by understanding how the ocean works, how the board works, and strengthen the skill it takes to ride the board, you can ride that board and surf the ocean.